welcome to my summative evaluation. I'm going to start by going through the promotion and how that did, looking at the analytics of my promotion of this project. Okay, I'm going to start by going through each video or post that I posted and saying the results of each one on Instagram and TikTok. I'm going to start with the first video, which was me burning the piece of paper. On Instagram, it got 664 views, 24 likes, 8 comments, 3 reposts, and 2 saves. The ratio of the like to views isn't very good, but it's going to be like that for all of them. But so far it's pretty good. On TikTok, it got 299 views, 40 likes, and 0 comments. The ratio is way better on that, even though it got 0 comments. It got like a save. I didn't write it down, but it got 1 or 2 saves as well. 299 views and 40 likes. It's pretty good, and it got basically double the amount of likes than it did on Instagram. And on TikTok, you can actually see if people searched something and found the video, then it shows what they searched. So 21.1% of people searched up V-key songs, like visual kei but short, and found it. 21.1% searched up Cisco_devil, so I don't know. 15.8% searched up VK, 15.8% searched up VK music, and 5.3% searched up Veki songs. So yeah, I put the hashtags like visual kei and VK, which obviously helped the video get views by visual kei fans. So it looked like it worked. Second video on Instagram, it got 803 views, which is more than the first one, but it got 24 likes, which is the same, 0 comments, and 3 reposts and 2 saves. The first one got 3 reposts and 2 saves as well. So I got the same likes, reposted, saves, but 0 comments and more views. On TikTok, it got 105 views, which is a drop from the first one. 18 likes, which is about half of the first one. 0 comments and 1 save. I think I explained something twice. And 100% of people that searched something and found the video searched up Scissor Devil. So it's probably someone I knew, or maybe a new fan. I don't know. Third video, the second video was me going like this with the guitar line. The third one was the one of close-up of my face with the arpeggio. On Instagram, it got 673 views, which is basically the same as the first one. 30 likes, which is a little bit more than both. 0 comments, 2 reposts, and 1 save. So I guess it did a little bit better, but I don't know. I guess if you're promoting, you want as many people to see it, so the second video would have done better overall. On TikTok, it got 99 views, which is a drop again. 7 likes, another big drop. 2 comments, which is a raise, and 2 saves. So yeah, it just kept getting worse. And the search queries for this was 37.5% VK songs, 25% Scissor Devil, 12.5% Soar Devil, 12.5% Scissor Devil with a capital letter, and 12.5% Goth Music Knee. So I put hashtag goth and hashtag VK and visual kei, I guess. Which made it reach more people of those communities. Then on Instagram, I made a listening party post, which I put on TikTok on stories, but it expired. So on Instagram I got 777 views, which is pretty good. 21 likes, 1 comment, 2 reposts and 1 save, which is, yeah, going pretty good. But only 8 people joined the live stream, I think. Well, it was like the highest number of people watching at once was 8, I think, or 9. So yeah, I guess it was because I said it was going to be on Instagram and TikTok, which if it was, it definitely would have got me more views, but it didn't let me. So, and then I made a Velvet release post of just posting the album cover on Instagram, and it got 603 views, 21 likes, 0 comments, 5 reposts and 0 save. So more people reposted this one, but the rest is the same kind of as the other ones. And then I made a video of me lip syncing the lyrics to Velvet. On Instagram I got 859 views, 22 likes, 1 comment, 5 reposts and 1 save. It's good statistics. And on TikTok it got 87 views, 18 likes, 0 comments and 1 save, which is, it got more likes than the other ones. It got the same amount of likes as the second video, but it still dropped in views for some reason. And then I made an additional post which I didn't actually evidence, but it was kind of like a fake magazine spread that I edited, and I put it on my main account as well. It got 1,292 views, 118 likes, 6 comments, 11 reposts and 6 saves on Instagram. But I don't really think that's promoting my song much. So the overall statistics from each account was, on Instagram, 42 followers. The audience was mostly female from the UK, ages 18 to 24. So I guess that shows my demographic. On TikTok I got 5 followers and I couldn't find out the demographic, but I'm guessing it's probably the same. On SoundCloud, which is one of the places I released my song, 0 followers, 9 plays on the song and 1 like. So not too good. I guess all that promotion didn't really actually reach the song, which is alarming. But yeah, on YouTube I got 1 subscriber, 24 views and 3 likes, which is more than SoundCloud. I'm surprised by that. But yeah, so I guess the promotion didn't do that good, but I should have done it a bit better. I could have improved by actually choosing the release date, because I thought I was gonna do it on Spotify and things, but I didn't. I just posted it myself on YouTube and SoundCloud, and I basically only put the date like a day or 2 before the actual release, so people didn't really know about it, and I should have let them know. Yeah, that's how I could have improved. Now I'm gonna get on to the rest of the evaluation, starting with things that went well. First one is my part 1 video. I think I did pretty good research, even though it was all from basically one website, but I think the video turned out really good. It was informative about, it was more about just like listing a lot of bands, to be honest, but yeah, I think that I edited it well. It took a while. It has songs and photos to like immerse the audience to actually like know what I'm talking about. It demonstrates it better. And I did my makeup to match the different eras for every section, which made the filming take a while, but I think it adds to the video. And I made the thumbnail using research from other thumbnails, and I think it looks good, and it's a good, I think I did well on this. Yeah, using research and editing skills and planning, I guess I had a good imagination skills. I had a good idea for the video and I did it. Okay, next, editing and design. So this goes for like my work, my website, YouTube and everything. I think it really shows my personal style, as well as like it kind of matches the music as well. And this is a big improvement from my other work from last year, because I just used like white background, black text, just default on all the work. But I started using Google Slides inspired by Liv, because she always designs it. Yeah, and the portfolio as well. I think it just looks better as well. It's just a better design. So I think I did well on that. My third point is the visual key aspects of my project and how I used it to make my unique selling point. I did the research from the video and I used it to do my whole project. I made that list of all the like elements of Nagoya Key songs, and I used that to write my songs, which is research, I guess. I think that's primary research. And I used not only the musical aspects but the visual aspect as my unique selling point. And I did the photo shoot, which it was all like, it just matches the genre really well, and I like how I used it as inspiration for more than just the music. And I think, yeah, it gave me something to promote myself with, because if I didn't have that, then I don't know what I would do for promotion, because it's just all my face, basically. Yeah. Theory and applying theory. I think this is something that I really improved on. I think this is due to the starting points that we had to do. Those really helped me, because I found out like certain things. For example, the chord inversions, I used that in, I guess, in a more simple way with just power chords, but I still used it and I was able to evidence it. And other things like time signatures, I end up using arpeggio, just like techniques as well. And also, I don't know the notes on the fretboard, so I would never just like use keys, but I actually used like modes. I know about modes now, know about scales. I used like, for my demo, I used a scale that's not like one of the basic Western ones. I forgot, it was like harmonic minor scale. And I actually used it to write a song for once. So that's something I definitely improved on, and I did this in my journal. Like, I described everything really in depth and used theory, and I think it really improved since my last project. Problem solving. I demonstrated my problem solving in recording Velvet by re-recording the guitar, because the tones were all messed up, so we just decided on a whim to re-record it in Mark's lesson by plugging my guitar into the Focusrite. It wasn't my guitar, it was just a guitar in school. I didn't know we would be re-recording. But yeah, Noise showed me the mix and I really didn't like it, so we worked together. We used teamwork skills and communication to re-record the guitar and make it sound a lot better. I think it sounds, pretty okay now. Multi-instrumental skills. I did this by using guitar and bass to record for both songs, and I wrote the drums for the first song, even though, I don't know, I feel like I could have done a better job on that by making them a bit more complex, because Visual Key has quite complex, good drumming, and mine was kind of the same thing, but that could be, I guess, a stylistic choice. But yeah, I also wrote the lyrics, which I haven't really done before. I mean, I've tried, but they've been really shockingly bad. But this one, I don't think it's that bad. And yeah, I wrote the vocal melody as well, which I haven't done. And I actually wrote lyrics for the demo as well, but those ones are even worse. So yeah, it's my multi-instrumental skills. Then, lastly, research. I already touched on this when I was talking about the visual key stuff, but yeah, that list I think was really good at applying my research to my practical work, and how I used loads of visual key influences for my project. Yeah, what could be improved? Firstly, I think it's the biggest one, timekeeping and organization. This is because I'm rushing a lot of work now at the end of the deadline, and yeah, a lot of work I just did late. And also the song was kind of all, not organized well, and my 6-week marketing plan was kind of done along the way, and it's not even 6 weeks long. It's really not organized. I didn't really have, in the last week, you're not really supposed to be doing any practical stuff, but I was doing my demo in that time, so I really didn't want to write the drums and add vocals to do it all in the last week before the deadline. It's not really possible. So I think if I planned it all in advance using one of those graphs, I don't know the name, but just plan all my work so I don't have to cut extra songs and things like that. I definitely have to work on this for my next project. I was okay on this in FMP, but I don't know what happened. Maybe summer just kind of took a toll on me. Promoting the release date more. I've already mentioned this, but yeah, I didn't really get that many views on the song because I barely promoted the actual date. Yeah, I definitely should have planned that more. And yeah, just doing things in advance. Home practice videos. I also mentioned this, but I just put everything down in journals, and today I looked back on a practice video and I was explaining everything, and I think it could have helped if I had practice videos like playing a whole song and just explaining every part just in my own words, like showing the notes on the guitar, because I didn't really do that, like on the frets and everything. I think that would have been useful. I don't know, and maybe in the future when I for some reason want to relearn these songs and play them, I won't have something to look back on and learn from, because it will just be theory that I don't understand. Yeah, so I could have done that better, because those were kind of my highlights from every other project. But this time, no, I just wrote everything down. Synthesis of findings. I don't really actually understand what this means, and I don't think anyone in the class does, but I feel like I could have done better on this. Maybe I could have got more findings and put them all together and synthesized them. Okay, last one, motivation and being ready to learn. This kind of goes with timekeeping and organization, but at the start of the project I was really slacking off. In class, I just wasn't doing any work. I thought I would be fine and I could just lock in at the end, but I can't lock in and it is the end. I mean, I have finished it now mostly, but it just really impacted me. And yeah, I just couldn't really focus, wasn't really ready to learn. And didn't really want to do work and just put off loads of it, which isn't good. Yeah. So this, can be improved by sticking to a schedule and making the schedule in advance to do all the work. And yeah, I think I've covered all I can remember. So that is my summative evaluation. Thank you for watching. Peace.